Hello everyone, welcome back to another course update. You've probably seen me at this box before. I think it was 2 years ago maybe. I actually did another YouTube video on some sprinklers not working on 9 Ridge Green. Well, guess what? We got the same problem. Even though it's the same problem, it's actually occurring on a different station. So I'm going to dive in, see what's going on, and hopefully solve this problem. First of all, I'm going to show you guys what's going on. I believe it's station 1 on here, which is a green station. The last time we were in here, the problem was actually station 2. And we found that when I replaced that sprinkler some odd time ago, I nicked a wire that I didn't see, and eventually water seeped in, corroded the copper line, and took out the station. So I'm going to go ahead and pop station 2. If you guys don't mind running down there, picking a spot, and I'll show you. Once you're ready, I'll go ahead and hit the button. All right, you guys ready? Here's station 2. And as you can see, that turns on like it should. Front left and back right sprinkler. Now, if I go to station 1, this is the front right and back left sprinkler. Let's go ahead and turn that on. All right, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, active. And as you can see, nothing is happening. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel these out. If you guys want to run back up here. All right, so we did confirm that station 1 is down. It's the front right and back left sprinkler. And again, the last time I was in there, if I remember correctly, the wires run actually counterclockwise around the green. So the front right sprinkler is actually going to be the first one I go to. It is paired with the back left. I have a feeling when I was in there the last time to check what the problem was the first time, I probably nicked the wires on that and didn't see it. Man, I need to stop doing that. So let's head down there. I'm going to go ahead and punch a hole and let's examine the wires. And I'll give you guys a close-up of how we know that this station isn't working. So actually in the previous YouTube video that I'm sure you guys probably watched, this stuff through here is actually summer patch. So this is the front right part of the green, playing this hole. This is where everybody walks up. Long story short, I'm not going to go back into it. This was summer patch. So with that being said, it kind of masked this issue, but this right here, this is fried up. Same with these patches. And if you go to the center of the green over here, or back center, you can see that there's some hot spots here as well, along right there. Now this is unusual because we've been on these greens water-wise, like white on rice. And this, we just kept coming in every morning like, man, what is happening? Go to turn on the sprinklers and we found that this station isn't working. And you can see this sprinkler over here, the back left, also isn't working. It's just looking dry and gross. So we go from one issue of having too much water to now we're not getting any water. And since the last video, it's been, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks, weather has done a 180, which I'm glad. It's now really dry, feels great out here, but we have to water like crazy right now. So anywho, this is how we kind of figured out, well, got something wrong with the irrigation. Another issue it could be is a bad solenoid. And a reminder, a solenoid is the electrical component that tells it to turn on and off. Those do go bad. This is an old sprinkler. However, to take both down at the same time It just seems unlikely. I just think it's the wire coming from the controller box into here, and then it runs a sprinkler, and then it's also tied in with the back left sprinkler. So if I take the one coming from the box out, meaning if I hit that wire, it's going to take both of them out. I think that's what I did, but we'll keep going. I have located where the wires are heading. Now the next thing is to dig back far enough to examine the wires. So black wires are usually the lead ones, or I'm sorry, black one's the hot, white wire is the common. And for this issue to happen, I believe I took out one of the black wires. So far these feel pretty good. I'm going to dig back just a little bit further. Hopefully we can find something. I don't know. They seem pretty strong. Give it the old tug test, which means I'm going to pull it a little bit. If there's a broken wire, I should easily be able to pull out of the ground. But that is pretty good. Let me check the common wire here. Maybe it is a bad solenoid. Gosh, guys, that looks pretty good. All right, what I think I'm going to do now, I'm going to unplug this or unhook the solenoid, and I'm going to test the solenoid and see what the reading on it is. You guys have seen this 1,000 times. This is what a solenoid looks like. I hope I don't, dang it. Or do I? Ah. The benefits of not cleaning the card out. You have stuff that you expect to not have. All right. So I gotta create new line here to test. So let me strip back the jacket. All right. Now with this, I should be getting a reading between, I don't know, 27 and 30. Anything way high or zero, or if it just bounces all over the place, means it's bad. So I hook one end to one side, the other to the other. It's like this wants to read good. Yeah, that's reading 28. Well, let me punch it back just a hair more. Then I'm going to have to really think about what we're going to do next. Maybe a problem in the box? Man, this just seems fine. Which is good and bad. It's good that I didn't do what I thought I was going to do. But it's bad because it doesn't solve my issue. Let's just double check our work. This one is kind of bouncing all over the place. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna head back to the shop, We'll get another solenoid, put it on there, see what happens. Worst case scenario, we're in the same spot we are now. I'm back. Grabbed a couple here. I guess on my way back to the shop, I kind of thought another thing that could happen is maybe we took a lightning strike or something and it somehow popped both solenoids. But we'll see. We'll put this one on, then we'll go to the box and we'll turn it on, see if we can get some water. I hope so, because it's a Friday. And I was hoping this would be a quick project. And right now I'm just trying to strip back this wire to test it, just to make sure it's fine. All right. Now we have Tom on the mower, so you guys probably can't even hear me. I think these I'll probably have to go back to the shop. I say that because I think these wires are going to be too short. It's not going to reach the sprinkler. Go figure, right? Like I said, I'm not very confident in this, but we'll give it a shot. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. I think I got to strip this back just a little more. All right, guys, I got my wire. Okay. I will say, if this doesn't work, I want to poke around in the controller up there. Maybe it's something silly. And if I don't find anything, I'm probably going to have to button this up and take a look at it some other time, because golfers are going to start coming through. And working on a sprinkler right off of the green is a dangerous place to be. And I don't feel like getting hit with a golf ball. Ever. Believe it or not, I've only been hit once. And it was on a bounce. Still hurt. Like I said, I really don't think this is going to work. All right, guys, before I test that out, there's a golfer that came through and figured while he plays through, I'll take a look, see if there's any other possibilities. So I took the back off the controller here, and this is basically the wires I'm working on at the sprinkler. They all run underground, then they come up through the back here, and they are tied in to these boards. So sometimes you can see maybe a mouse got in, chewed on a wire, or maybe the connection is loose. Boy, that would be an easy, lucky fix. But I am looking and everything seems rock solid. I don't see, there's no sign of mice in here whatsoever. So just that quick glance, I don't think it's in here. But like I said, once he plays through, I'll have you guys go down there so you can be my eyes. And I'll start pressing buttons. Hopefully we see some water. That guy is done. So, have you guys go down there, pop a squat, see if you can see the water fly. Let me know when you're down there. All right, here goes nothing. Anything? Anything? Of course not. Like I said, I kind of counted on that. I didn't feel confident. Let me take another look here. Just making sure everything's plugged in. Well, shoot. Pretty disappointing. All right. Well, guys, I'm gonna put this back. I'm gonna button up my hole that I have down there, and I'm gonna have to call it for today because, like I said, golfers are actually on their way now. Anyway, I'll do a part 2 to this video. I got to figure this out. We can't have a green that doesn't turn on. So, or at least, you know, we got to have both the stations working. So when I get back into it, I'm probably going to have to call somebody to come in with special equipment to be able to find a couple things for me in order to solve this problem. But till next time, thanks for watching.